Good morning, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1977 One and Gone tournament continues. Today is game number 21. It will be the number 18 California Angels at 74 and 88, taking on the number 7 Pittsburgh Pirates at 96 and 66 here at Three Rivers Stadium. Forever Main 90 is first to join me here at the ballpark from Germany, and it's always a pleasure. And he is first through the turnstiles here in this game between the Angels and the Pirates. As you take a look at the brackets so far, you can see the California Angels have beaten the San Francisco Giants in the first round, and then they knocked out the number 2 seed, the Philadelphia Phillies, in the second round. They won that game 3-1 behind some pretty darn good pitching against this very strong Phillies team. The Pittsburgh Pirates knocked out the Toronto Blue Jays in the first game, in a close one, actually. It was 1-0 final. And then Pittsburgh, another big game against the Cincinnati Reds. They won that game 4-3 in game number 18. So now, today, it is California at Pittsburgh. No, I've not received the Marino boards yet. And yeah, those APA games are hard to watch so far. I am not thrilled with APA at this moment, but I still got to give it time. I've still got to give... But right now, I'm still very happy with Inside Pitch and Payoff Pitch. Tonight's matchup is going to be Paul Hartzell taking on Jerry Royce. The Pirates at number 7, they were 96 and 66. I think this team is very, very tough. And right now, they're proving to be tough. But the Angels have upset the Phillies. So anything can happen when an American League team visits a National League ballpark. And no one's, I don't know. I mean, I know Bob B or some people were planning to send me the Marino boards. You can, if you want to, go ahead and email them to me. I'll take a look at them. But so far, APA has not proven to be exciting at the moment, especially those 2 test games. I'm not happy with what I see. But we'll see what happens. We got more time. I still got to tickle the Marino boards, and I want to try the Master Game Edition, see how that does. Meanwhile, it's time for some Inside Pitch. An excellent game engine done by Chris Davis. Starting pitcher for the 1977 Pittsburgh Pirates will be Jerry Royce. He is the number 3 starter I'm using. He was 10 and 13 with a 4.11 ERA. And as you know, as we go further and further into tournaments, the starting rotations get a little bit more interesting. And of course, if they reach the championship game, always the best pitchers will be starting. There is no fatigue, as relief pitchers are always ready to go for the next game. Let's go to the top of the first. Let's see if the Angels can pull off a good one here. Second baseman Jerry Remy will lead off for the Angels here at Three Rivers Stadium. Three Rivers Stadium subtracts 1 from strikeouts and 2 from walks. Royce's pitch, 4-4. That is a walk plus 10, and he will walk Jerry Remy easily with a 1. So the Angels get the leadoff man at first base. That will bring up shortstop Rance Mullenix. Anything on Strat early? That is an 18. Mullenix could bunt. Let's see here. Mullenix could try an early bunt. Let's have a look and see what he is. He has a 269 average. Do I want to play some small ball? Do I want to play small ball? Rance Mullenix got a good bunt rating. The infield is halfway automatically. Yeah, let's do a bunt. Royce first gets a chance. 4-1. That is a strikeout chance. That is reduced by half on a bunt attempt. So a lefty is a 7. Is a 7 divided, and you subtract 1. So that's going to be a 3. That 16 is going to be too high. So Mullenix does get the bunt. The bunt is bunted right to the pitcher, Jerry Royce. That is a 10. And because the infield, and because he's in, it subtracts 1 from the bunt. It subtracts 1 from the bunt range, so it becomes a 4. And that's going to be a good bunt. Jerry Remy will get the second. Mullenix bunts, sacrifice successful. So sacrifice hit back to the pitcher. The bunt is good. And now we'll see right fielder Bobby Bonds. Infield back to normal. Royce, 6-5. That is an error on a grounder. Bonds 2-5. That is against the lefty. That's a high fly ball. That one is high. That one is deep. And that one is gone. Home run, Bobby Bonds. A 2-5 against the lefty is an H, and that is an automatic home run. He had 37 of them in 1977. And just like that, the Angels get out in front quickly, 2-0 on a homer by Bonds. Starting early for California. Batter now will be the first baseman, Don Baylor. Still one out here. Royce's pitch, 3-6. That's a strikeout chance. That 5 is going to get Baylor. That is a 5, and that's a 5 on the dice. He gets Baylor for the strikeout. That's 2 down. And here is the left fielder, Joe Rudi. Underrated player. I thought Joe Rudi was a fine baseball player. 3-3. For Royce, that is a strikeout chance. The 5 will get Rudi, and that will end the inning. 2 runs for California on 1 hit and a walk. And the Angels jump out in front on a good Pirates team. Lead 2-0. Steeler fan 1933 joins me at TRS. Starting pitcher for the 1977 California Angels will be Paul Hartzell. He was 8-12, 4 saves and a 3.52 ERA. He is the number 3 starter in this rotation. Shortstop Frank Taveras leads off for the Pirates here in the bottom of the first. Hartzell's pitch, 2-6. That's a blank. Taveras, 5-3. That's going to be a ground out to second. Next batter is the third baseman, Phil Garner. Hartzell, 4-5. That's a blank. He's not tired. Garner, 3-6. That's a single to right field. Pirates get a man on. Base hit for Garner. That brings up the right fielder, Dave Parker. Good old Parker. Good hitter, too, as well. Batted .338 in 1977. Anything on the strat die? It is a 1. Phil Garner, good steal rating. 16 minus 1 is a 15. Humphrey minus 1, a 1-14 for Phil Garner to steal. 1-14 for Garner to steal. That would be a 70% chance to get it. I'm going to send him. The steal goes the steal, and he is going to be safe by a mile. And Garner steals second base. Might as well use some of that speed. And now Parker takes away the double play, and now Parker will bat. We'll roll again for strat. Make sure everything changes. A 6. Now it's divided by 2, so now Garner will hold at second. Garner did have 32 stolen bases, so he's definitely capable of stealing. Pitch from Hartzell, that's a 5-5. That is a hit by pitch, and 11 is going to be too high. Parker, 2-1. That's going to be a star line 5, and that's a ground ball to short. Garner's base running rating is a 4. It is a 4. He has to roll a 1. He has to roll a 1, 2, 3, or 4 to make it to third, and he does. So Garner does make it to third. With his speed, he will make it to third base, but Garner is out. Parker is out on a grounder to short. And now the batter is first baseman Bill Robinson. As Bears Den 007 joins me here at Three Rivers Stadium. We'll roll a strat first, as we should. And that is an 8, nothing happening. Hartzell, 5-1. That's a range play at the ballpark. Three Rivers Stadium, 3-6. That's a ground ball to first. The ball is hit to Baylor. His range is a 3. Does he make the play? Yes, he does. Baylor's got it. He tosses it to Hartzell covering the bag, and the Angels get out of the inning. No runs for the Pirates. They get a hit, and the Angels are leading 2-0 here in Pittsburgh. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Halos will be the catcher, Terry Humphrey. Royce with the pitch, 6-2. That is a walk. The 16 is going to be too high. 3-3 on Humphrey. That's a ground ball right back to Royce. Out number 1. Ground out to the pitcher. Next up is the third baseman, Dave Chalk. 2-1 against a righty. That's a blank. Chalk, 3-3. That's a fly out to left. And now here is center fielder Gil Flores. 2-6. Royce is a blank. Flores, 4-1. That's a double star 5, and that's going to be a grounder to short. And Royce has a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the second coming up. For the Pirates, here is left fielder Al Oliver. 2-0 Angels. 2-6 from Hartzell. That is a blank. Oliver, 2-4. That's a ground out to short. Nice easy play made by Mullenix. Out number 1. Rance Mullenix, future Blue Jay. Rennie Stinnett, second baseman for the Bucks. That's a 1-5. That is a blank on Hartzell. Stinnett, 3-1. That is a ground out to short. Mullenix makes another play. And here is the catcher, Ed Ott. Just got to love that name, Ed Ott. 2 outs. Hartzell's pitch, 3-5. Yes, I know. I love making fun of the baseball names. 3-5 for Hartzell against the lefty. That is a walk. That 13 is going to be too high. Ott swings 1-4. He singles into center field. He must have gotten mad that I made fun of his name. Base hit for Ott. He will hold it first. Center fielder Omar Moreno will now come up. Anything on a strat roll, that is a 12. Nothing happening. Hartzell's pitch, 1-2. That's a blank against the lefty. Moreno will swing 1-6, and he grounds out to second base. No runs for the Pirates. They do get a hit. At the end of 2, the Halos are leading the Bucks 2-0. We go to the top of the third. Royce will bat. Royce will pitch, and Paul Hartzell coming up to bat. He'll use pitcher hitting card number 1. Paul Hartzell didn't have a single at bat in his life, so in stats, so I have to use the worst hitting card available. So Royce will pitch. That's a 5-4. That's a blank. He'll actually get a chance to hit, but it's not going to matter. That's a 5-1. That's a star line 2. He grounds out to second. So out number 1. Those cards are my creation. Cards are my creation. Here is Jerry Remy. Although those cards, I did have some help from the Inside Pitch computer game where I got that template from. Here is Remy. That's a 6-4 on Royce, and that is a blank. Remy gets the swing, 4-4. It's a ground ball back to Royce for out number 2, 2 ground outs. And now Mullenix. Royce 6-4, again a blank. Mullenix 6-1. That is a ball hit to left field. That is a 16, and that's going to be a fly out to left. And a 1-2-3 inning for Royce, but it remains 2-0 in favor of the Golden State Players. Bottom half of the third coming up. And the pitcher for Pittsburgh, Jerry Royce, will bat. He batted 171 in 77. Not bad for a pitcher. 1-2 by Hartzell against the lefty. That's a blank. Royce will swing 5-2, and he grounds out to short. Mullenix getting a lot of work there at shortstop for the Halos. Camera being a little fidgety here right now. I wonder why, but okay. Here is Frank Tavares. 1 out. Hartzell's pitch. That is a 1-4. That's at the ballpark. Three River Stadium, 4-5, and that is going to be a ground out to first. Out number 2. And now Phil Garner. 5-2 from Hartzell. That's a blank. Garner, 6-2. That's a fly out to straightaway center field, and it will be Flores making the catch. And a 1-2, the first 1-2-3 inning by Paul Hartzell, and it stays 2-0 Angels. Top of the 4th. Bears then says it's fun to listen to other games. Found one called Box Seat Baseball. Looks interesting, a little pricey though, just like Triple Play Baseball. Yeah, I've seen that. I did see Box Seat Baseball. It does look a little interesting. It does. It certainly does. Top of the 4th. Jerry Royce will pitch to Bobby Bonds. He blasted a home run his first time up. Royce's pitch, 2-4. That is a double question mark, and that's going to be a base hit. Bonds is a righty, and it's a 1-15 for Royce. That is a 4, and that is a single past Royce. So Bonds gets his second hit of the game. He will head to first. And now a chance for Don Baylor, infield halfway. See if anything on the strat roll. That is a 17, nothing happening. Royce with the pitch, 1-1. That is a walk plus 10. And that is going to be that's a 6. And yeah, he walks him, no problem there. So now the Halo's got something going on. Runners at first and second, no one out. Here is Joe Rudy. Thank you very much there, Forever Maine. I will take a look at him as soon as we are done. Infield still halfway. Angels threatening. Anything on strat? A 20. Pickoff attempt. Throws to second. That's an 8. And Bobby Bonds gets back. Bonds will go ahead and Royce will pitch. 4-1. Strikeout chance. And at 12 we'll get him. He strikes out Rudy. Big strikeout by Royce. Here is the catcher, Terry Humphrey. Anything on strat? A 6. Bobby Bonds would be, nope, there would be no steal. Infield still halfway. Can Royce get out of the jam? Royce's pitch, 2-1 against the righty. That is a blank. Humphrey swings, 3-2. Single into left field. That is a base hit. Bonds' base running rating is a 3. In order to get a single to left, it increases his base running rating to 4. Left fielder Oliver, -1. A 1-3, Bonds will score. It is a 5. He does not. He holds at third. Base hit by Humphrey, but he can't get the run in. But the bases are loaded for Dave Chalk, and still one out here in the top of the 4th. They're going to go talk to Royce here for a moment. They're going to call Dave Chalk has a double play rating of a 3. They're going to stay the infield back and try to turn 2. Strat roll says a 5. Nothing happening. Bases loaded. Dave Chalk against Royce. This is a big pitch. Royce's pitch, 6-4. That is a blank. Chalk, 2-5. And against the lefty, that's a single past the third baseman for a base hit. We know Bobby Bonds comes in to score. Don Baylor's base running rating is a 3. Needs to be a 5 in order to get to home. It's not, so he will hold at third. The merry-go-round turns, and the Angels now lead 3-0 on a better Pirates team. Runners still bases loaded, and here is Gil Flores. Still one out. This is what happens sometimes this is what happens sometimes because when you use your third or fourth starters going deeper into the tournament, anything's possible. So Jerry Royce now is giving up 3 runs here, still top of the 4th and only 1 out. Here's Flores. Nothing on a strat roll. So Royce will pitch to Flores. 1 out. Infield still halfway. They're going to try the double play. But right now, the Angels are hitting him where there ain't. 4-4 for Royce. That is a walk plus 10, and that one's going to walk in a run. Stadium groans. They put a quarter in the merry-go-round, and a run will come in as Royce walks in a run. And now 4-0 Angels. And still 1 out. The batter is the pitcher, Paul Hartzell, and because his batting card is pretty much negative. Well, let's first see what some of the strat dice. We might see a squeeze play here. Infield is going to be still halfway. Let's see what the strat roll says. That is a 5, and Humphrey's not doing anything. And there is no bunt. I'm going to do an automatic bunt here. Well, bases loaded. He'll hit away. Although Paul Hartzell really has no chance unless it's a range play. That's a 6-3 by Royce. That is against Hartzell's a righty. Against a righty, that is a blank. Hartzell swings 3-3. That is a star line 6, and that is a fly ball to right. He might actually get a sacrifice fly. It's possible. Fly ball to right. These pitchers have no sacrifice fly rating, so he's automatically out, 2 down. But now we'll see if Humphrey can score. His base running rating is a 1. The ball is hit to right field. That's Parker. -2 on an arm. Terry Humphrey will not even attempt it. 2 outs. And now Jerry Remy. Base is still loaded, but now 2 outs. Infield back to normal. Royce's pitch. 5-4. That is a blank. Remy. 5-1. That is a hit to center field. That is an 11, and that's going to be a bases clearing triple for Jerry Remy. On an 11 to left in a ball hit to center field, and against the lefty, an 11, that's a bases clearing triple. Humphrey, Chalk, and Flores will all score. The Angels lead it 7-0. You can believe it. And the Pirates are getting blitzed by this American League team. A 2-out triple for Remy. And the Angels now lead it 7-0. Did somebody switch my APA game for this? That's going to be it for Royce. He's done. They got to take him out. Rance Mullenix is the batter. So Royce is done from the Pirates. They will bring in a new pitcher. And they're going to just bring in somebody to try for long relief. And they're going to bring in Odell Jones just to stop the bleeding here. Odell Jones, 3-7, 5.08 ERA. He'll pitch to Mullenix. Still 2 outs, 7-0 Angels. Jerry Remy, a bases clearing triple. Still 2 outs. And I'm still rolling strat. That's an 11, nothing happening. Odell Jones will pitch, 3-3. That's at the ballpark. Three Rivers Stadium, 1-2. And that's a ground out to second. And the inning finally comes to an end. The Angels put up 5 runs on 4 hits and 2 walks. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Angels leading 7-0 on the Pirates. But still a long way to go. Bottom of the 4th. Paul Hartzell now has a 7-run lead, but this Pirate lineup is definitely capable of scoring runs. Dave Parker leads off in the bottom of the 4th. The Angels still did send 9 men to the plate that inning. Hartzell pitches. That's a 6-1. That is a blank. Parker, 5-4. That's a single to right field, and the Pirates get their leadoff man on. Next up is Bill Robinson. No strat roll, except for pickoff at the moment. 5, nothing happening. Infield halfway. Hartzell, 5-4. That is a possible home run check. Home run with a question mark against a righty. That's a 1-11. That's a 16. He does not give up a homer, but Robinson does get the swing, so it becomes a blank. 5-2, and Robinson doubles into center field. So he doesn't get the home run, but he gets a double. Parker's base running rating is a 4. A double to center adds 1, so that becomes a 5. The center fielder is Flores. He has no rating. A 1-5, Parker will score. That is a 6, and he's thrown out at the plate. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Gil Flores goes ahead and guns Parker down at the plate. A 6. Throws him down at the plate. He is out of there. Bill Robinson's base running rating is a 2. He will not advance on the throw. He stays at second. 1 out. What a throw by Flores. He guns down Chalk. He guns down Parker. That throw had to be perfect, and it is. Stadium groans. Gil Flores guns him down. 1 out now. Here is Al Oliver. Wow, what a throw by Flores. Anything on strat? Actually, there is no strat roll except for the pickoff. There wasn't. Hartzell's pitch, 4-5. That's a blank. He's not tired. Oliver swings, 3-5. That's going to be a single past second base. That is a base hit. That will score Robinson from second automatically. He needs to have a base running rating of 2, and he does. So Oliver gets a base hit. And the run does score. And now the Pirates are finally on the board. It's 7-1. Single by Oliver. Here is Rennie Stinnett. Oliver on it first. I'm back to rolling strat. 7, nothing happening. Infield halfway. 1 out. Stinnett 0-for-1. 3-3 on Hartzell against a righty strikeout chance. 19 too high. Stinnett swings 6-1. Double to left field. He now gets a big-time double. Oliver's base running rating is a 3. In order to get from first to home, it's a double to left, so 3 minus 1 is a 2. And Rudy's minus arm is a 1. So Oliver on a 1 will score. That is a 5 he holds. Stinnett gets a double, second double in this inning. Runners at second and third with 1 out. Oliver has to hold at third. The batter now is Ed Ott. They're going to talk to Paul Hartzell for a moment. Calm him down a little bit. He's given up 4 straight base hits so far, but the out was at the plate. Still in the bottom of the 4th, 7-1 Angels. Ed Ott, the batter. They're going to call the infield normal and just try to get the out. And Oliver has a chance, which makes Oliver's base running rating on third a 5. Anything on Strat? That is an 8. Nothing happening. Hartzell's pitch, 4-6. That's a blank. Ott, 4-6. Single to left field. Here come the Pirates. Oliver will come in to score. Stennett's base running rating is a 3. Single to left, add 1, so it becomes a 4. The left fielder is Rudy, -1. A 1-3, Stennett will score. That is a 4. He has to hold at third. So he holds at third. Ott safe at first. Another base hit. And it is now 7-2. 5 straight base hits given up by Hartzell. And still 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. And we got ourselves something. They got a real wacky game going on right now. Omar Moreno is the batter. With runners at first and third, they'll call the infield halfway. And right now, the pirate hitting machine is doing the job. By playing inside pitcher, Appa. Here's Hartzell. Let's see what the Strat roll says. Strat says a 3. Ott's not going to steal. And Stennett's not going to try to steal home. So runners at first and third. Here's the pitch. Hartzell, 2-1. That is a double question mark against the lefty. That's going to be a single 1. He got it. Hartzell makes a mistake. Moreno hits a single past the pitcher. That's a base hit. Stennett will come in to score easily. Ed Ott's base running rating is a 2. He has to be 8. And with that one, he has to be a 4. Ott holds at second base. Another run scores. Runners at first and second, now 7-3. Yes, Willie Stargell is on the bench. He is on the bench. Stargell is on the bench for the Pirates. He's not in the starting lineup. He did not have the at-bats. I went by the team. In order to choose the lineup, I went with the team with the most players, the most at-bats. And then put the lineups, and then chose the positions, and then I went to Baseball Reference to make up a lineup. Odell Jones, the pitcher's due to bat next, and they'll bring in a pinch hitter. And speaking of pinch hitters, why not? Here is Willie Stargell. As Bears Den mentioned Stargell, and there he is. He will pinch hit for the pitcher. Still 1 out, now 7-3. Hartzell having some major issues right now getting anybody out. That's a 6th straight hit. Oh, do I want to keep him in there? 1 out and feel halfway. Stargell now the batter. He still hit 13 home runs in 77. Oh, do I leave Hartzell in there? Fans here at TRS are very excited now. I'm going to continue to leave Hartzell. I think he's got to get some outs. But Pittsburgh, this lineup is doing the job right now. If Hartzell gives up 1 more run, I'll take him out. 7-3. 1 out. That is a 5. Nothing happening on Strat. Hartzell will pitch. That is a 1-2. And against the lefty, that is a blank. Stargell, 3-3. Double to right field. Willie Stargell gets a pinch hit double. Ed Ott definitely comes in to score. Moreno's base running rating is a 4, -1 on a double to right. The right fielder is Barry Bonds. He has no arm. A 1-3. Moreno scores. It is a 4. He holds at third base. Stargell pinch hit double. Another run scores. It's 7-4. And that's it for Hartzell. He's done. Got to take him out. Frank Tavares will bat for the Pirates. They have a bunch of righties coming up, so now we'll see probably a right-handed reliever from the Angels. Was he their closer that year? They're going to go with John Canera. He'll come on and pitch. John Canera, 2-2 with a 4.08 ERA. And for everyone's, at least they have to earn their runs, not run such an easy thing like 6-6. I know, right? Runners at second and third. John Canero now pitch for the Angels. Here is Frank Tavares. Still one out. Infield is going to be normal as the Angels are still going to try to get the outs. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the 7th straight hit by the Pirates. I don't think I've ever had that in an inside pitch yet. That's got to be a first. The only out was the throw out at the plate. Anything on Strat? 16. Tavares will not bunt. He has the bunt ability, but he will hit. Actually, a squeeze bunt might not be a bad idea. Moreno's got a base running rating of 4. The infield is normal. Squeeze bunt might not be a bad idea. Runners at second and third. Moreno got good speed. Squeeze bunt might not be a good idea. May be a good idea. Now they'll hit away. You're down by 3 runs. 1 out. Here's the pitch from Canera. That's a 5-6. And that is against a righty. That's a strikeout chance. The 15 is too high. Tavares swings 2-4. Fly out to left field. Fly out to left. His sacrifice fly rating is a 1. Does he automatically bring Moreno in? No. 2 outs. Now Moreno will try to score. Moreno's base running rating is a 4. Right fielder arm bonds none. A 1-4. Moreno will score. It is a 5. He does not. It was not deep enough. Moreno holds at third. 2 outs. Wow. Not deep enough. And now Phil Garner gets a crack. Angels 7. Pirates 4. 2 outs now. Anything on Strat? Maybe we should have tried for the squeeze bunt. 15. Nothing happening. Canera's pitch. 6-4 against a righty. That is a star line. The inning will come to an end. That's a fly ball to left, and the inning is over. What an inning for the Pirates. 4 runs on 7 hits. No errors. And we now have a 7-4 ball game as the Pirates are right back in it. Maybe I should have done the squeeze. We got an exciting game here, top of the 5th. Bobby Bonds will lead off for the Angels. The Pirates will probably bring in a right-hander. They got a couple of rights coming. They got right-handers coming up. And the Pirates will bring in Kent Tekulve. Kent Tekulve, 10-1, 7 saves, 3.06 ERA. As we go to the top of the 5th, Bobby Bonds. He is 2 for 2. He hit a home run. Tekulve's pitch. 3-2. That's at the ballpark. 5-3 at Three River Stadium. And that is going to 5-3. That's going to be a Starline 1. And he grounds out to second. Bonds goes down. And here is Don Baylor. 2-1. Strikeout chance against the righty. That's a 3, and he'll get him. Baylor goes down on strikes for out number 2. Here's Joe Rudy. To Covey 4-5. That's a range play. Rudy 3-1. That's a fly ball to right. The ball is hit to Parker. His range is a 5. And he tracks that down with absolutely no problem at all. And he will make the catch. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Angels. Halfway through this game, 7-4 Halos. But the Pirates making moves. Bottom of the 5th. Here's Parker. Parker got a single his last time up and was thrown out at the plate. John Canera. They're going to bring in a new pitcher for the Angels. And they're going to bring in a lefty, I believe. 2 lefties coming up. Coming on to pitch for California will be Baylor Moore. 0-2, 3.97 ERA. Dave Parker leads off, bottom of the 5th. Moore's pitch, 5-2. Possible home run check. A home run question mark against the lefty. That's a 1-8. That checks. Parker is against the left-hander, needs a 1-14. A 1-14, this ball's out of here. It is a 6. That ball is hit high. That ball is hit deep. Parker kicks it out of Three River Stadium. It is gone. Solo home run for Parker. Stadium cheers. Yay! 7-5. The batter is Bill Robinson. Doubled his last time up. 7. Angels were leading 7-0, and the Pirate lineup is saying, not so fast. Moore's pitch, 4-1. That's a blank. Robinson, 2-2. Starline 1. He grounds out to third. 1 man down. The batter is Al Oliver. Oliver gets more checks and deals. That's a 2-1 strikeout chance. The 8 is going to be too high. Oliver swings. 2-4. Ground out to short. 2 down. Here is Rennie Stinnett. Camera acting a little up here. I don't know what's up, but still holding strong. 2 outs. Moore's pitch. 4-5. That's a blank. Stinnett. 4-6. Single left field. Stinnett goes to first. That's his second hit of the game. The batter is Ott. Still 2 outs. Infield normal by the Angels. Anything on Strat? 17. Nope. Moore will pitch. 2-6. Double question mark. That is a 10. That's going to be a blank on both of them. Ott does get to swing. 6-6, and he flies out to center. 1 run for the Bucks on 2 hits. At the end of 5, it's now 7-5 Angels. Top of the 6th coming up. It'll be Terry Humphrey dealing with Kent Ticovey. They will keep Ticovey out there for the Pirates. Ticovey's pitch, 6-3. That is against a righty. That's a blank. Humphrey, 2-6. That's a ground out to short, second base. Out number 1. Here's Dave Chalk. Chalk is 1 for 2. Ticovey's pitch, 6-2. That's a possible error. Chalk, 6-3. That's a ground ball to first. The That's Bill Robinson's error rating is a 7. That's a 13. He'll make the play, and Tekulve will cover the bag, and Robinson throws it to Tekulve for out number 2. And now Gil Flores, who threw out Parker at the plate. Needed a 6, and he rolled a 6. And the white die had to be a 2-5. Tekulve will pitch to Flores. 5-3. That's a blank. Flores, 4-1. Starline 5 grounds out to second. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Angels. We go to the bottom of the 6th, still 7-5. Anything is possible here. Can Tekulve do to bat? We'll see a pinch hitter for Tekulve as he will be done. Baylor Moore has a couple of batters he could deal with. Let's see who's going to pinch hit. They will bring in Fernando Gonzalez. He will pinch hit for the Pirates against Moore. Fernando Gonzalez coming up to bat. Bottom of the 6th inning, 7-5 Angels here at Three Rivers Stadium. We got a good one going on, people. Hope you're enjoying this one. I have no idea how this game is going to turn out. Baylor Moore's pitch, 2-4. Error on a throw. Gonzalez, 3-2. Starline 1. That's a ground ball to third. The ball is hit to Chalk. His error rating is an 11. That is a 4. There is going to be an error. The ball is hit to Don Baylor's error range is a 3. And Don Baylor can't make the play. The ball is thrown away. Gonzalez is going to be at second base on an error. That is an E. That is an E6. It's a throwing error, and the range played by Baylor, his range is a 3, and because it's a 5, he couldn't get to it, so Gonzalez is on second base. That is a huge throwing error. First error on the Angels. Here's Frank Taveras. Infield is normal. Fernando Gonzalez on second base. Nobody out. Anything on Strat? That's an 11. Nothing happening. Moore's pitch. 1-1. Range play at the ballpark. 4-1. Pop out to the pop fly to the catcher. Humphrey's range is a 1. And he's not going to make the play, and that's just going to be a foul ball. Strike 1. On a range play to the catcher, on a pop fly ball, that's just a foul ball. They'll redo it as he couldn't make the play. So they replay it. Baylor Moore's pitch. That is a 1-4. That is another range play. Taveras, 5-1. That's a ball hit. That's a possible double to right. The ball is hit the Bonds. Bonds' range is a 4. Does he make the play? Yes, he does. Bonds takes a double away from Frank Taveras. That's 1 out. Gonzalez's base running rating is a 2. A 1-2. Gonzalez will make it to third. And that is a 6. Actually got to roll. That's a 6. And he is going to hold at second base. Gonzalez holds at second base, and that is out number 1. Fly out to right. Here is Phil Garner. A 6-6, he would have been thrown out at third, but a 6-4 he holds. Anything on Strat? 17. Phil Garner. He could bunt, but I don't see a bunt coming here. Garner will hit. Moore, 3-6. Moore, 3-6. That's a home run chance. Garner against the lefty. That's a 19. You gotta be kidding me. Crack. The ball is hit high. The ball is hit deep. Stand up, Three River Stadium. This game is tied. Home run, Phil Garner. You gotta be kidding me. Phil Garner against the lefty. That's a 19 on a straight home run check. That's a 15. We are tied at 7. Stadium cheers. Yay! The Angels with a 7-0 lead, and the Pirates have battled back to make this 7-7. I can't believe it. Here's Dave Parker, still 1 out in the inning. Boy, that error was huge. That's going to be it for Moore. New pitcher coming in for California. They're going to go with Mickey Scott as the California pitching. Got off to a great start, but the Angels in the dugout can't believe it. Mickey Scott will pitch to Parker. No wins, 2 losses, 5.63 ERA. Clear the deck, cannonball coming. You got it. Tied at 7. Mickey Scott will now pitch to Parker. Parker already hit a home run in this game. Scott's pitch, 1-4. That's a blank. Parker, 1-5. Double to right field. And the hits just keep on coming. And the go-ahead run is on at second base. And here's Bill Robinson. Anything on Strat? An 8. Nothing happening. Mickey Scott will now pitch to Robinson as the Angels are self-destructing here. Scott's pitch, 2-5. That's a home run check. That's a home run check against the right-handed batter, 1-16. That is a 2. It passes. Robinson against the lefty. He needs a 1-10. No home run, but Robinson does get the swing. 4-2, and that's going to be a ground ball to third. The throw goes to first for out number 2. Parker's base running rating is a 4. Does he advance to third? No, he holds. 2 outs. 2 men down. And here is Al Oliver. Parker, go-ahead run on at second base. Mickey Scott trying to close the inning here. The Pirates have now scored 7 runs in the last 3 innings when it looked like California was going to pull off the upset. That's a 13, nothing happening. Pitch, 2-1. Range play at the ballpark. Three River Stadium, 4-5. That's a ground ball to first base. Baylor's range is a 3. Does he make the play? Yes, he does. He makes the play. Scott comes over at first to make the throw, and that is the inning. On a ground out to third. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error. At the end of 6, we are tied at 7. I've had comebacks before, but not like that. And it's great that Inside Pitch can't allow that to happen. And I got no voice. 7s are wild on the scoreboard. 7-7-7. Top of the 7th. Mickey Scott was due to bat. They'll bring a pinch hitter in. And we'll see a new pitcher for the Pirates as well. Pirates will bring in a lefty, I think. And they're going to go with Grant Jackson. He will pitch. And we'll see a pinch hitter for the Angels. Let's see who they want to bring in. So you probably bring in a right-hander if they have one. Let's see here. Yes, they do. And Mario Guerrero will bat for the Angels. Grant Jackson, the pitcher for the Pirates. Top of the 7, tied at 7. Mario Guerrero. Pitch from Jackson. 2-4. That's a question. That's a double question mark. That 13 is going to be too high for either side. That's a blank. Guerrero swings. 4-2. Ground out to third. And that's out number 1. Here's Jerry Remy. Jackson's pitch, 2-3. Strikeout chance, 10 too high. Remy, 1-4. Starline 4, flies out the left. He had a big triple his last time up, but since that triple, the Angels have been kept quiet. Here's Rance Mullenix. Jackson, 2-5. That is a walk plus 10, and he will walk Mullenix with that 5. 2-out walk, and a chance for Bobby Bonds. Bonds 2 for 3, a home run and a single. Anything on Strat? A 4, nothing happening. 2 outs. Jackson pitches. 6-6, Starline. And that's going to be a fly ball center field. And that ends the inning. Nothing across except a walk. Bottom of the 7th coming up, tied at 7 by the Pirates. Rennie Stinnett leads off for Pittsburgh. We'll see a new pitcher for the Angels. And now I think the Angels are just going to bring in their best pitchers that they got. Let's see who they want to bring in here. They're going to go with right-hander Dyer Miller, 6-6, 5 saves, 3.53 ERA. Dyer Miller will pitch to Rennie Stinnett, bottom of the 7th inning. Miller's pitch, 2-6, strikeout chance, and a 5 is going to be too high. Stinnett swings. 3-4, Starline 2, fly out to center. That's out number 1. Here is Ed Ott. Miller, 3-5. That is a blank. He's not tired. Ott swings 6-2. That's a fly out to center. As Flores is getting a lot of work. Next up is Omar Moreno. He is 1 for 3. Miller's pitch, 5-3. Walk plus 10. Moreno, that is a 17 against a righty. That 20 is too high. No walk. Moreno does get to swing, 4-5. That's a Starline 5, and it's a ground out to short. And a nice inning by Dyer Miller. That's the first time the Pirates have been given no runs since they went on that tear. At the end of 7, we're tied at 7. We go to the top of the 8th. Grant Jackson will stay on the mound. Still has some pitching left in him. Here's Don Baylor leading off for the Halos. He's 0 for 2, struck out twice and walked. What a comeback. Grant Jackson will pitch to Baylor. 3-6, that's a blank. Baylor, 1-6 against the lefty. That is a ground out to short. Ground out to second, 1 out. Against the left-handed pitcher, he grounds out. 1 man down. And now Rudy. Rudy. He's 0 for 3. Jackson, 1-5 against the righty. Strikeout chance in a 10. That's going to get Rudy. 17 against the lefty. And that is the third strikeout for Joe Rudy. And now Terry Humphrey with 2 outs. As Bob B can't believe it, as he joins me here at Three River Stadium. And yes, it's a great game. Humphrey is 1 for 3. Jackson's pitch, 4-3. That is a blank. Humphrey swings, 2-1 against the lefty. Single, pass short, base hit. Humphrey gets on. The batter now is Dave Chalk. Grant Jackson is now tired. Pirates have the pitcher due up in the bottom of the 8th inning. They're going to see if Jackson can get out of this inning. 2 outs. Tied at 7. Go-ahead run on first. Still going to roll Strat. That is an 11. Nothing happening. Jackson will pitch to Chalk. 1-3. Starline. He'll get out the inning. And that's going to be a fly out to left, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit for the Angels. Still tied at 7. Going into the bottom of the 8th. Angels with a 7-0 lead. And the Pirates come right back and tie this game up. Pinch hitter coming up for the Pirates in the bottom of the 8th. Let's see who they're going to bring in. They're going to bring in Duffy Dyer. He will come on and pinch hit against Dyer Miller. So Dyer versus Dyer in the bottom of the 8th. Still have to go by at-bats mostly, are not in the 9th inning yet. Bottom of the 8th inning, tied at 7. The winner here goes to the final 4 of the 77 one and gone. Miller's pitch. 4-4 against a righty. That is a blank. Dyer, 4-6. Starline 3. Grounds out to short. Grounds out to second. 1 out. Here is Frank Taveras. Miller's pitch, 3-3. That is a home run check. But it's not going to work, though. It's a home run check against a righty. He has no home runs in his column. So that is a blank. Miller was lucky he was pitching to Taveras. A 5-6, and that's a fly ball to right. And Taveras is 0 for 5, 2 outs. He was lucky that was Taveras and not anybody else. Here's Phil Garner. 2 outs here for the Pirates. Garner hit a home run. Last time it was a tying home run. Miller's pitch, 2-2, and against the righty, that's a blank. Garner swings, 3-6, single to right field. The ball inning continues. Garner gets his 3rd hit of the game. Go-ahead run on first, and the batter is Dave Parker. And they're going to let Miller pitch to Parker, as Parker is actually a little worse against right-handed pitching. So with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th, Parker the batter. I will roll Strat. It is an 18. Nothing happening. Miller, go-ahead run on first. Miller pitches. That is a 2-1. Is it a wild pitch? Yes, it is. It's a wild pitch. Garner goes to second. Wild pitch thrown by Miller on a 2-1. And now the go-ahead run is in scoring position. Still 2 outs here at Three Rivers Stadium. Pirates fans hoping Parker can come through. Parker is 3 for 4. A single, a double, a home run. He needs a triple for the cycle. Which I don't see a triple on it. Well, it'd have to be a hit column roll. Garner on at second. Parker at first. Try the strat roll. Nothing happening. Miller's pitch. 2-4 against the lefty. Storyline, he'll get out of it. That's a fly ball to left, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit. And we go to after 8. We are tied at 7 in this incredible game of inside pitch. Top of the 9th. Leading off for the Angels is Gil Flores. Pirates will probably bring out the closer to try to keep it the way it is. And although he really did not have a good outing, but they're going to go with Gossage. He did not have a good outing the last time he pitched for the Pirates, but 11-9, 26 saves, and a 1.62 ERA. I got to bring him out. So the goose is loose. Gil Flores leads off for the Angels in the top of the 9th. We'll see if Gossage has a better outing this time. Gossage with the pitch. 2-6. That's a strikeout plus 10. And with an 11, he will get Flores. Struck him out. 1 down. We'll see a pinch hitter for Miller. Angels going to the bench. Now in the 9th inning, we can go to the best hitter. The best stat hitter. And that is going to be Thad Bosley will come up for California. Here's Bosley against Gossage. 1 out, top of the 9th. Gossage with the pitch. That's a 6-1 against the lefty. That is a blank. Bosley, 6-4. Ground out to first. 2 down. And now Jerry Remy. Gossage with the pitch. 1-4. Strikeout chance plus 10. 3 gets him. And Gossage has a good outing this time. Strikes out 2 batters. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning drama. Tied at 7. Bill Robinson leads off for Pittsburgh. California will bring out a pitcher. And it will be Dave LaRoche. 8-7, 17 saves, 3.51. Dave LaRoche will try to get this game into extra innings. Angels were leading 7-0 at the end of 3.5. Then Pittsburgh scored 4 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, and 2 in the 6th. And we are now tied at 7. Dave LaRoche against Robinson. What a baseball game, people. One of the better inside pitch games I've had. But then again, all my inside pitch games have been pretty good. LaRoche pitches. 5-4. That is a walk plus 10. Robinson, that becomes a 19. That is a 4, and he walks the winning run. Puts the winning run on first base. And the batter now is Al Oliver, infield halfway. Anything on Strat? A 1. Oh, boy. Robinson, that would be a 3 minus 1 is 2. That's a steal chance. 13 plus 2 is 15. Humphrey minus 1 of 14. All right. The steal is on. Bill Robinson has a 1 to 14 chance. Do we send him? Do we send him to second? Somebody in my chat tell me, do I send him or do I let Oliver hit at 308 average? He has a 70% chance to steal. 1 and 1 and 1. 1 and 1 and 0-1. That didn't make any sense. No. Okay. Oliver hit. Very well. We will not send him. LaRoche will pitch. Let's see if the right call was made. 5-4. That is a walk plus 10 again. Oliver becomes a 17. That's a 14. Even minus the 2 from Three Rivers Stadium. He walks Oliver. Good call by Bob B. and Forever Mainstay swing away. And now the winning run is in scoring position for Rennie Stinnett. I can only call a sacrifice if it comes up. I don't think it would, though. Stinnett, why would you? Bats 336. But we'll see. Rolling a Strat die. That is a 13. That is no sacrifice. Stinnett will hit away. Runners at first and second. Infield is halfway. Winning run at second. Pitch from LaRoche. 1-1. Is that a wild pitch? A 7? No. Ball 1. Oh, almost away. Almost thrown away. But a 7 means no wild pitch. Ball 1. They'll do it again. LaRoche. 4-4. That is a star line. That's a 2. It's a fly ball to left field. The ball is hit to Rudy. He's going to make the catch. Out number 1. And Robinson has to stay at second. Now the batter is Ed Ott. I know you guys are calling for a sacrifice, but that only comes up if I roll the Strat roll. So now runners at first and second and 1 out. We'll roll Strat again. That is a 3. Bill Robinson's attempt to steal. 3 minus 1 divided. Nope, he doesn't have it. No hit and run, though. Not with runners at first and second. 1 out. LaRoche trying to get this into extras. 3-5. That is a strikeout chance, and he got him with a 1. He strikes out Ott. 2 outs. And now Omar Moreno. Still rolling a Strat. 17. Nothing happening. Pinch hit a righty, you said. Let me see who's left on the bench. Moreno's in center field. I could do it. Pinch hit righty for Ott. Well, it's already too late. So Ott's already missed it. So now Moreno's the batter. So LaRoche will pitch. 4-4 on LaRoche. And that's going to be a double star. We're going to go to extras. That's a 6. It's a fly ball to right. And we got some extra inning baseball. Free baseball. Free baseball here. Get your free baseball. No runs. No hits. A walk. And we're going into extras. Tied at 7. Time out. Why no sack run, nobody out? Because I use the strat roll. The strat roll is in all these games, remember, I'm not managing either team. The sacrifice probably would have been the right play, but the strat roll has to allow me to give me the ability to do so. I have not called I've not called a play on its own just by itself. The strat die has to tell me if it's available. If the strat roll did come up, I would have done it. The strat roll has to be first. I can't just call a play on its own when I'm managing both teams. I have to be fair. Top of the 10th inning, tied at 7. Gossage. He still has some in the tank. He will pitch. Rance Mullenix will lead off for California in the top of the 10th inning. Sack would have been fair. The strat roll, like I said, it's supposed to be used. It really is supposed to be used. It's suggested or hard and fast. I understand, Bob, but I use the strat roll as a suggestion. I understand what you're talking about, but I made the right call. Gossage is the pitch. 6-4 against, 6-4. There's a strikeout chance, and a 12 is going to be too high. Mullenix swings. 3-4 against the righty. Single past shortstop. Base hit. Mullenix gets the first. He will hold at first base. Go ahead, runner on. And here is Bobby Bonds, infield halfway. Strat roll says a 16. Bonds no bunt and nothing from Mullenix. It'll be normal. Gossage will pitch. 2-2. Strikeout chance plus 10. And yeah, Bobby Bonds goes out with a 9. He is out of there. Gossage strikes out Bonds. 1 out. Don Baylor coming up. 19. Baylor with a bunt attempt if he wants to. No, not with a 1. No bunt. Baylor will hit. Gossage. 5-1. Hit by pitch. Bonds. Baylor is a 14. -1 is a 13. That's a 7. He hits Baylor. Ouch. Ugh. Baylor gets hit by the pitch. Not what you wanted to see. Go ahead, run now in scoring position for Rudy. Rudy is 0 for 4. Struck out 3 times. Infield still halfway. Strat roll says 18. Joe Rudy, his bunt rating is a 3. And yes, he could bunt if he wants to. Now I'll ask you a question. Runners at first and second, 1 out. The bunt is available. Do I go ahead and sacrifice with Rudy, or do I let him hit with 1 out? What do you think? Sacrifice or hit? Bob Bessie sacrifice. Okay, so the bunt will be on. Gossage does get to throw, though. Bunt is on. 4-1. That is a walk plus 10. But the walk ratings, I believe, are cut in half. Timeout. I got to check that. But I believe walk ratings are cut in 10 on a sacrifice attempt. Timeout. I believe they are. Or they don't exist, or they don't use it. Disregard the outcome. Okay, no, it's disregarded. It's disregarded, so it's a blank. Okay, so Rudy will swing. The bunt is, the sacrifice is hit to the bunt at the plate, the catcher. And Joe Rudy's is a 3. The infield was halfway on that. So on a bunt, with the infield halfway, the bunt rate is reduced to a 2, and that is a 6, and it's going to be a sacrifice. It's going to be a good sacrifice. Mullenix goes to third, Baylor's on at second, and Rudy is thrown out for 2 down. Oh, now you're saying no sack. Too late. Guys, if I ask you on the chat, you got to be clear. Please be clear on the chat if I ask you guys for help. Sack already done. 2 outs. Sacrifice the plate. The batter now is Terry Humphrey. You guys got to be clear when I say, but too late, Bob. So 2 outs now. Runners at second and third. We'll see if that doesn't hurt him. Terry Humphrey, the batter. Anything on Strat? 15, nothing happening. Gossage will pitch. 6-2. That is a range play. That could be huge. Humphrey, 1-2. Fly ball to center field. The center fielder is Moreno. His range is a 5. It's a 3. He'll make the catch and the inning is over. No runs. There was 1 hit. We go to the bottom of the 10th, still tied at 7. You guys have got to be clear when I ask for help because I like to get you guys involved. It's not just you watching and me playing. Sometimes I like to ask. Dave LaRoche, bottom of the 10th inning, will come on for the Angels. The pitcher is due up. That's Gossage. He will come out. He is done. Let's see who the Pirates can bring up the bat. It will be Ken Macha. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Macha or Macha. Ken Macha will bat for Pittsburgh here. Bottom of the 10th inning. Has a 274 average. He will bat. Tied at 7. Bottom of the 10th. LaRoche's pitch. 5-2. Strikeout chance. 5 gets him. 1 out. What a game we got going on here. Dang. Top of the order, here's Frank Taveras. LaRoche, 1-1. Wild pitch, ball 1. 2-3. Strikeout chance, 12, too high. Taveras will swing. 2-3. Starline 6. Fly ball to right. And Taveras is now 0 for 6. And now Phil Garner with 2 outs. LaRoche, 3-1. Home run check. Home run check, 3-1 LaRoche. Against the lefty, that's a 19. That ball, crack. That ball is hit high. That ball is hit deep. Stand up, Three River Stadium. The Pirates are going to the Final Four. It is gone. Phil Garner, walk-off home run for the Pirates. Dave LaRoche pitches a meatball, and Phil Garner turns it into Big Ziti, his second home run of the game. It is over. The Pirates win the game 8-7. What a finish. Dave LaRoche can hang his head. Phil Garner gets mauled at the plate. He gets mauled at the plate. The Pirates win the game 8-7. An incredible game for the Pirates. Walk-off home run by LaRoche. He hits a home run that ties the game, and now he hits the home run that wins the game. 8-7 Pittsburgh. What a game. Angels up 7-0. And Pittsburgh comes right back and literally takes it away from California. One run on 1 hit. I'll give you guys a line score here in a moment. For Pittsburgh, 8 runs on 15 hits, no errors. For California, 7 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error. And that error was huge because it allowed runs to come in for Pittsburgh in the 6th inning. The winning pitcher is Gossage. He actually gets the win, and LaRoche takes the loss. What a game by the Pittsburgh Pirates as they win this game in 10, 8-7. They will face the winner of, believe it or not, the next game, the New York Mets taking on the New York Yankees. That game is tomorrow. Mets at Yankees. Subway one-off tomorrow. Can my Mets pull that one out? I don't know. Yankees were pretty darn good. What a ball game. One of my better games yet. Steeler fan, 1933, Bears Den, forever remain 90, Bob B. Thank you all for joining me here at Three Rivers Stadium. Victory is complete for the Pirates. They move on to the Final Four. Remember tonight, we got some more payoff pitch action. San Diego takes on the Pirates. The Padres play the Pirates tonight. I'm sorry, wrong. I'm sorry. Padres play the Cubs. Pirates play the Cubs tonight on Payoff Pitch 85. So join me for that. As the Cubbies get our first look at the Cubbies for the 85 season. Thank you all for joining me, and we'll see you guys next time. Final score here, Pirates over the Angels. An amazing comeback, 8-7 in 10 innings. See you guys later.